Why do I think Overlord doesn't get worse? Is that the title right now? If not, then maybe I have already changed it. Anyway, yes, if you are one of the people that curious about the performance of the show right now, does it become worse or better? In this video, I'm Gringe will tell you exactly why I think the show doesn't get worse. But first, to the sponsor. Are you serious right now? We do not even have 100 subscribers right now. Oh, okay then. Let's start it right away. The story happened when our MC, which is a player stuck in the game like other isekai show. He is in a skeleton body and became OP as you might guess. But why this show got so much attention from the community is not because of it. The secret of the show to be one of the most notable isekai is the plot in the show that's pretty good considering it as an isekai. It is a story of our main protagonist start growing his own country as a leader that have superpower, strong subordinate, albedo and position as a king. Yeah, the promise of the show is really nice if you just compare it with other isekai show. When you put all of these shows side to side, Overlord is like the sky and the show is like the bottom of the grave. So just in case you are wondering, some people do think the show is not as good as it was, because the payoff in the second and third season is not worth like in the first season, where we got to see Ainz having a death battle with Shaltia. I mean, why not? In the first season, we can see our MC is going all out, but then we rarely can see him sweating. I know that he is a skeleton, but you got my point right. At first, I also think like that, but after the season 4 of the show start airing, I couldn't help myself from not watching it. At the time, I realized it is not the case at all, did it? You see, this show bringing us a journey of our chat growing his own country, and that is the only thing this show provide now. But that is also the reason why I love it so much. The world keeps expanding every single episode. Our MC established diplomatic relations with other countries. He will colonize them if they does not cooperate. This dude is not a great leader that can do everything he wants. He also not a typical leader that you can see anywhere nowadays. Sometimes he is a bad guy, sometimes he is a good guy. The way he growing his country is what makes this show really interesting to watch. I mean, how in the world this can be real? Making one of the strongest country as your patronage with just a coincidence? Now what? You want to tell me he has the power of coincidence? Power of friendship is already bad. But this? You gotta be kidding me. This show will not giving us a death battle of Ainz in the near future, at least from what we see so far. But you don't even need to wait for that to say the show is good, because it is good as it is now. Okay. Maybe I'm giving this show too much praise, so I'm gonna say bad thing about this show. Are you ready? CGI.
Oh, what happened? Are you crazy?
I think that's enough for now. Just keep in mind, all of the things that I just said is so relative. Let's say you ask 10 people, do they agree with my opinion? Then if none of them say yes, I'm not gonna surprise at all. But I'm gonna be sad, boy. Maybe I just like slice of life too much until the point where some show do not make anything or progress. I don't even care about it. What's going on to your life? I'm so sorry for you. As long as I'm glad watching it, then it is okay for me. Oh, okay then. In conclusion, I agree if people say this show is not as good as it was. But at the same time, I also disagree. Why? It is because at the end of the day, it is depend on your taste and what you like to watch or experience. Now I want to give you all an advice that gonna help you to enjoy anime so much better than before. All thing that you need to do is you need to ask yourself, do you enjoy it or not? Okay, that's it guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, don't forget to leave a like on this video. Subscribe if you like my content. Check my other video about my talk on a certain anime, like this video right here. It is not that long though. And I see you guys in the next one.